Public service loan forgiveness is changing again. Okay, those of you that have been on public service loan forgiveness for a while, you started at Fed loans, then you went to Mohela, now it's going somewhere else. Okay, in this video, I'm going to walk you through what you need to know about the changes, a recommendation for you. I'm also going to tell you what people in the industry think, why this change is happening. Okay, so you're going to want to stick to the end of this video because you're definitely going to hear the recommendation as well. Before we jump into it, those that are new to the channel, I'm Joseph Reinke, founder of FitBucks. We help young professionals manage about $2.6 billion in assets and debt. A lot of that is debt, like student loans and mortgages and car loans. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you get notifications about content coming out. For those of you that are between the ages of 20 and 40, that's who this channel is for. Also, hitting that subscribe button helps us grow, so it's definitely appreciated. So thank you very much. PSLF changes. Basically, PSLF is shut down for the next 3 months. So between May and June, you won't be able to do anything on public service loan forgiveness. You can't go on it. You can't get loans like disqualified or qualify for loan forgiveness. You can't. You can't do anything. Okay. You can't certify payments. Nothing. Okay. Why is this happening? Basically, the government is taking over public service loan forgiveness, and they're saying they're doing it because Mohela was so bad. And there's some irony in this because they moved it from Fed loans because Fed loans was originally the only company. Actually, I'll go back even further than that. All the loan servicers used to do public service loan forgiveness, but they were messing it up so much because of the details involved in it that the government said, okay, we're going to have one company just focus on PSLF. That's it. So they could get this right. And that was Fed loan servicing. And they couldn't do it. And Fed loans was horrible. For whatever reason, they were horrible. Okay. Now they said, okay, well, Mohela historically has been, really, really good. Mohela, and I'll give them that. They've been one of the best loan servicers in the industry when you compare them to like Navient and Fed Loans and some of these other companies. Mohela's been great. Okay, so they said let's go there, and now Mohela's messing it all up. So first things first, if all these companies are messing it up, obviously the program and how you qualify for it and everything else, there's something wrong there. Okay, like that should be a red light. Like, holy crap, all these companies can't do this. What's going on with this program? Maybe a little bit too complicated. Maybe we should fix that. No, let's not do that. Let's do something else. So that something else is the government saying, well, nobody else could do this. We could do it better. So everything is being moved to the government during May and June. That's why you're not going to be able to do anything. And then once they relaunch it, you're going to be able to go on the studentaid.gov, and that's where you see public service loan forgiveness. Now, before I continue, in the comments section, my personal opinion is I don't know if the government's gonna be able to do any better, and I have an opinion about why they're doing this. But in the comment section, I'd love to hear your opinion. Like, do you think the government is going to do a better job than Mohela and Fed loans and all the other loan servicers did over the last 10, 15 years? Okay, I'd love to hear you guys' comments. Okay, now recommendation. This is like one of the biggest things that you guys can do is to make sure that you go on to Mohela if you're on public service loan forgiveness and take screenshots of all the information. So that way, whatever information is there, once studentaid.gov gets up, they have all the information there as well. You got to make sure that it matches, okay? So that you guys don't lose like payment history or anything like that. That is an essential thing that everybody on public service loan forgiveness needs to be doing. Okay, now why are they doing this? I'll give you my opinion because it's important to understand what I think is just going to happen just from the nuts and bolts of things with student loans, and I'll give you some opinions from like people at nonprofits that I've been working for. Okay, not for, but with. Now, my opinion is that the government has always said that they want to basically control more and more of the student loan industry. That's why back in like '08, I think federal loans were around 50% of all loans outstanding. Now they're like 95% or 96%. And then they've announced that studentaid.gov, they want everything to start running through studentaid.gov. Let it be when you withdraw loans, repay loans, everything else. So I believe that this might be one step closer to that in that process. That is my opinion. Now, like I told you, there are some other people that I've talked to, like at nonprofits and whatnot, that their opinion is that the Biden administration is setting up for that he's going to win re-election, and then he's going to go after loan forgiveness again, and that they're taking out the opposition is the word I'm looking for.
And I'm sure the word you were looking for was symbolism. What is the symbolism there?
What do I mean by that? Well, if you guys recall that last year, when the Biden administration tried to do loan forgiveness, they got stopped at the Supreme Court. But the company that brought that lawsuit was Mohela. And so this is their way. Like if Mohela is doing PSLF, then like we can't fire them because they're the only company that's doing this. So by taking PSLF away from Mohela, they could fire Mohela whenever they want to and just transfer all those federal loans to another company. It's very easy for them to do that. They do it all the time. And so a lot of people out there, like I said, I've talked to, they say that they're doing this so that way they take out the opposition to any lawsuit going forward in 2025. We'll see. Like, am I right about them trying to merge everything in the studentaid.gov? Are they right saying that it's basically a hit job? I don't know. I don't care. My bottom line is all I got to do is what does it mean for you? You just got to know that right now in May or June, PSLF is suspended. It's going to be picking up back in July. Studentaid.gov is the website. I'm going to put a link in the comments so that way you guys can read the official press release from the Biden administration. Now, if you guys want to know more about student loans and PSLF, hit that student loan playlist. If you guys want more financial planning stuff for young professionals, hit that playlist. We'll see you guys in the next video.